Barón de CHIREL wine was born in 1986, and in the beginning it was an experimental wine, made with very old vines that give small yields and give concentration flavors of the grapes. For this reason, it is considered that this brand started a new style of wines in Rioja, called Alta Expresión wines or Vinos de Autor, author wines. So it's a pioneer wine in the region. It's important to emphasize that this wine is made with the Tempranillo grapes coming from an old vineyard, 40 to 80 years old, hand-selected, which will ferment at a controlled temperature of 26 Celsius degrees, with 12 days of maceration. But the most important thing of this wine is that the malolactic fermentation happens in big oak tanks, providing a singular personality. Then the wines mature in a new French oak barrel will contribute to the sensation of finesse and elegance. It's important to realize that this wine was the first author wine in Rioja in 1986, so it has a longer career with more of 20 harvests. Let's see how is the wine. First we see the big concentration of the color. It's a red ruby color with a lively rim. And in the nose, emphasize the big concentration of ripe fruits that reminds of blackberries, cherry, and black plums, with a good intensity. But at the same time, we find a nice touch of smokiness and roast aromas, with sweet spices like cinnamon and vanilla, even licorice. All of them are in balance, with a good concentration of the fruitiness. And in the mouth, it's a fruit-flavored wine with a big concentration, very lively, that shows a good balance between the ripe fruits and the oak of the barrique, with intensity of the flavor, but with a nice finesse and elegant acidity that balance the huge concentration and structure of the wine, thus allowing a positive evolution in the bottle in the forthcoming years. So, we are in presence of a wine coming from the grapes of old vines, which give great minerality at the end of the mouth, but the virtue of the Barón de CHIREL is to balance its powerful structure with finesse that is quite difficult to reach in a wine. With what kind of food can we pair this wine? Of course, it's a wine that matches very well with red meats, as well with the game meats, stew of hare, partridge, wild boar, raw deer, venison, even with a very spicy sauce. I would recommend a serving temperature of this wine of 60 to 80 Celsius degrees for optimal enjoyment.